So, good morning, everybody. Myself, Acharya Vishvendra, and today I'm here with a unsolved worksheet. The topic is moment of inertia of a rod. So, here you are being given a rod. Let's name it as 1, comma 2, and there are different axes. So, this is axis 1, and let's say this is axis A. This is your axis B. This is your axis C. This is your axis G. This is your axis H. This is your axis I. So different axes are given over here, and the first question is you need to find moment of inertia of the rod about axis A, that is this axis. Then moment of inertia about axis B, which means this axis. All the axes and the rod are in the same plane, and they are just rotated in the plane of the figure itself. So that is a assumption in these questions. Next is you need to find moment of inertia about axis C, which is this one axis, this one. So points are marked against the axis so that you can analyze graphically which axis is being given to you. Then you need to find moment of inertia about axis D, then moment of inertia about axis E, then moment of inertia about axis F, G, H and I. So it's a set of 9 questions which enables you to find moment of inertia about different possible axes for a particular rod. So just attempt these. Then let's move on to a numerical question. Here rod has a mass of 6 kg and length of 4 meter. So here 3 axes are given to you, axis 1, axis 2 and axis 3. And you need to find moment of inertia firstly about one axis, then about second axis, then about the third axis. Now there is a combination of 4 uniform rods, each having mass m and length L. The first question is you need to find moment of inertia about x-axis, then moment of inertia about y-axis, and then moment of inertia about x-axis. So you have seen that it's a collection of 15 questions from a very the topic of moment of inertia of a rod. So the worksheet is designed so that you are comfortable in attempting the manipulation based questions, which is the basis to crack JEE and NEET. See, JEE and NEET both are based on psychologically designed mental patterns or neural patterns, you can say. And you can crack JEE and NEET if you know how to decode the neural patterns and how to fetch neural patterns from what you are studying. So generally what happens is that JEE and NEET are asking for different patterns. They are seeking different patterns of the mind brain system, and a student who is preparing for the exam is having a different mind brain system, is having a different pattern of the mind brain system. So there is a lack of synchronization between what is needed and what you are giving, which explains why most of the students fail in JEE and NEET in spite of good working, in spite of a lot of hard work. They are still unable to get into it because they are not able to optimize their mind brain system, their working, their thinking pattern as per the requirements of the exam. They study in a way in which they are comfortable, in which they are habitual. So it's not about the habit, it's about what is needed to crack the exam. And only those students are able to crack JEE, NEET or any other competitive exam whose parents started working on developing their mind brain system right from class 5. So gradually they learn that how to adapt to the question answer session, how to uh, appear in a time bounded test and use your mind brain system optimally to fetch results. And from class 5 to class 12 there are 12 years, so they have 7 years, class 5 to class 12 there are 7 years, and they take 7 years to fetch the result which is being projected in papers by educational systems, that this student became topper because he is taught by us. Then just think carefully, if education system has such a magical formula or such a transformation formula, why didn't everybody go to the same rank? Why didn't everybody get rank 1? Why didn't everybody get selected? So hope you get the point. So thing is that any education system can provide you a training for developing your mind brain system, but how much you are able to use, it depends on you, and it depends on your habits. because when you study, the first reaction of the mind brain system will be you will not get interest in into studies, because mind brain system has a natural tendency to flicker. You'll be having flicker thoughts, you'll be thinking sometimes this sometimes that, because of the monkey mind state of of the mind. So it's a testing of how you manage the conflicts between brain and mind, and how you cope up with the you can say that the flight mode activated by the mind brain system. So it's up to you that how you manage those things. So here the trick is you just increase the time interval so that you have more chance to adapt to the changes. Because if you decrease time, that impulse will be very heavy, and it's most probable that you will not get interest into that. You lose interest in studies. So the concept here is to gradually adapt to the exam conditions, and worksheet is just a mechanism to make you sure that you can adapt to the permutations and combination based questions. You are not sticking to only certain cases and just memorizing them and applying them and getting the result. Worksheet is a mechanism to activate multiple parts of the mind brain system. Analysis, problem solving skills, these are the central concepts which are being checked or which are being developed using the concept of worksheets. So you just use the worksheets, and if you have any doubt you can ask in the comment section. So worksheets are basically the part of optimal physics, which is designed with the vision to optimal for optimal performance in JEE and NEET. If you have any doubt you can ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.